It's the Pick Your Spot episode 9. We have Rita, Malik, Queso here. In today's episode, we will be talking about early season takeaways from the Eastern and Western Conference. We're going to talk about some superstar trades. Queso made sure he really wanted this added. He said he had to speak to me about the Trae Young and Atlanta Hawks situation and more and more. How are y'all doing? It's been a while. It's been a motherfucking while. How y'all doing? How was y'all Thanksgiving?
It was good. A little tired. We good though.
When are you not tired? You tired? You sick? You be just.
I'm always tired.
Malik.
I'm good. I know I can't complain. I can, but I shouldn't. Eagles lost, but Celtics.
No, they've been losing.
That's 2 weeks in a row?
Damn.
2 weeks in a row. Nasty.
Yeah, my Rams been winning, boy. It's been amazing.
You see your Falcons? Y'all actually tied up right now.
No, we down by 3. The Rams.
To the Panthers?
Yeah.
I was like every team you go to.
I thought it was 14-14.
No, it's 21-24. Oh, you talking about the Falcons?
Yeah.
B-Star just got 166.
That don't got nothing to do with me, bro.
Wait.
That's your
Lick, you see that?
Yeah.
What's that behind him?
Atlanta, right?
Towel?
That's what
I said, no. I said, look at that towel.
See, I don't even want to rip it, bro. It's gonna stay up there, bro. Listen, man. I've been going through it. I'm not. Well, listen. As long as he got me, I'm good. There's a reason why I hang him up. I knew the jump was coming. I ain't had to worry about it. There's a reason why there's no Trae Young jersey. It's Jalen Johnson. It's always been Jalen.
It's gonna be Josh Minot up there.
Who the fuck?
I know you remember that bet we made.
Yeah, the Hawks have a better record than the Celtics, so
don't worry, we good.
I don't know if you want a Dyson jersey anymore. You might want to get into Kill.
I'm probably gonna get a Zachary Reese. He a dog.
Oh, I hate that for you. Anyways, man, what conference y'all want to start off at? Which one's really exciting y'all? Which one do we want to start the Eastern Conference? We all Eastern Conference boys?
Let's go East.
I think we should start the Eastern Conference.
Honestly, I think the Eastern Conference, and I don't know if this is a hot take. I don't know if you guys are going to agree with my take. I thought about this not even looking at the standings, but just looking at the outlook. First of all, I think the West was heavily overrated by myself as well. Heavily overrated, but this is like hindsight. This is a lot of hindsight speaking, now looking at the West. Do y'all think the East has caught up with the West in like
no
amount of teams? No,
not at all. Not close.
Can I paint you the picture?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this is why I had a conversation with my friends about a week ago. And this is where I came to. The Pistons, the Raptors, the Knicks. I'm not saying this is elite teams. I'm not saying these are teams that are winning the championship. We're just talking about good NBA basketball teams. Mm-hmm. The Pistons, the Raptors, the Knicks, the Heat, even the Hawks, I hate them. The Cavaliers, the Magic. Then we can make the argument the 76ers is a good basketball team. The Celtics is a good basketball team. Definitely when JT comes back. The Bucks, but it's a Giannis carry team. And the Pacers maybe next year when they come back. That's about, and then even the Hornets are rising. You can't just sleep off the Hornets every single day. But yeah, that's beyond the point. The Western Conference, OKC, the Lakers, the Rockets, the Nuggets, the Spurs, the Timberwolves. See, they're lucky. If they came on this podcast without a win over 500. Like we did this podcast a week ago, I would have been on their ass. I'm still on their ass a little bit, but they're a good basketball team. The Suns, I thought it was like I wasn't gonna respect them, but they've been having some close games. But they're still under the weather with me. The Warriors, the Trailblazers. After that, how do y'all still feel about the Grizzlies?
Terrible team.
The Jazz?
Yeah.
Not a terrible team, but they all right.
Yeah, I just feel like they don't really play for anything.
I don't know.
You're not playing for draft position, and you're not playing to win.
I feel like they're pretty shit. The Kings, shit. The Pelicans, shit. And honestly, the Clippers, when you look at their roster, we'll get to – I don't want to, like, jump ahead, but we'll get to the Clippers. They're not good. They're not good. But to the Eastern Conference, let's talk about the first team that's number one in the East right now. They've done it really by defense, and their superstar led in a rise in when their players. The Pistons. I ain't gonna lie, I love Detroit Pistons. Like, I love Cade. Jalen Duren. Next time we do a center tier, I don't know if we want to do a mid-season tier list or something, just a quick one, not like 5 episodes. But Jalen Duren, he's here. I ain't gonna lie, he's improved so much. It's actually scary how much he's improved. And the rest of the team, they're just playing defense and players are stepping up. Jenkins step up. Duncan Robinson's hitting threes. Tobias stepped up. Asar's got a little better. Like, all of them are just slowly getting better, and they're just playing defense. And then when it gets to the fourth quarter, it's K time. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not ready to call them no contender or anything, but like the Pistons, they're really good.
Hold on. Can you pause it real quick?
Yeah, that boy camera going. We're back.
All right, how much is Jalen Duren averaging? The last month, like 25 and 12, 22 and 12, I think.
22 seems a little average, but
in the last month,
I would believe you. I need to go look. It might be like 18, 19, but regardless,
I think he up there about 22 and 13, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll look while you talk.
If Jalen Duren can continue to play like how he playing, like being able to hold the ball a little bit longer and get to the rim how he doing, because before he didn't have his bag. If he's able to be like a third option on that team, I think they can be a contender in the East for sure. Without the Celtics, without the Bucks, with the Hawks looking trash, I think they could be. I'm just being honest. Without the Hawks looking trash, Cleveland not looking like how they used to look. You know, I like the Pistons.
The Hawks been trash.
Yeah, the Hawks been terrible.
Whoa.
With Trae Young, but
that's a 3-game sample size. But that's beyond the point. Jalen Duren's been averaging 21 and 13, 31 minutes. He's been shooting 71% true shooting. Yeah, he's been wilding, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Cade been wilding. I like it. I ain't gonna lie.
Cade leads the NBA in fourth quarter scoring. Like, I saw it last night. I watched that Miami Heat game. At first, I didn't have it on, and then I had Cade for like 8 assists. So I was like, "Ooh, let me turn this shit on." And then the Heat made like a run. The Heat was about to like come back and win. Cade in that fourth quarter, like last 3 minutes,
took the game.
Took the game over. Oh my God, did he take the game over? It was just like, yo, like, oh, we need a bucket now. Cade got us. He almost stole the game. He had like 4 straight turnovers. Davion Mitchell had him in cahoots, and then he just took over when they really needed it. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
How do you feel about the Raptors?
I love them. Like, the Raptors, and shout out to Malik. I think Malik called it on Scotty Barnes. He's finally. I think we all called it a little bit. Now that BI being there, Scotty Barnes could play his true position, which I just think is a juiced up Aaron Gordon, juiced up Josh Hart. Maybe Aaron Gordon's too crazy because Aaron Gordon's like up here. But y'all get what I'm saying. Just the super role player type vibe. Scotty Barnes has been amazing this season just playing his role. BI. Oh, my God. He's finally. That's my God. I'm finally happy to see him play well, bro.
I'm fake tight though. Yesterday, I had a 6-man. Had him over 25 points, right?
I saw.
I think he had like 16 or something first half, bro. He didn't score the whole fourth quarter or the overtime, bro.
Was you watching it?
I was watching the whole thing with my brother. The whole game.
He was literally, oh my God.
I think Sion James was on him or something. Like, bro, there's no he missed the game winning shot. Both of them. He had a chance to hit the 3. I'm like, dang, bro.
And he was getting to the shots that he was getting to like at the start of the game. It was just missing. I don't know if Sion James was getting him tired, but the shots he was hitting, the shots he was getting to, I was like, oh, I'm not mad at these shots.
Because those are shots he hit.
Even the announcer said it. He like ran off a pin down, came to the middle of the free throw line, and shot. The announcer was like, that's a shot he wouldn't have made in the first quarter. It just, legs got tired. They played a lot of games recently, from what I know. And they play again tonight. Like, I don't know what their schedule is. I got him going
crazy versus Knicks tonight.
Oh, yeah, no. He's going to cook.
No OG over there.
Malik,
that's going to be a good game.
You want to brag about your Scotty Barnes love?
I got their stats pulled up right now. So, Scotty, he averaging 19, 7.6, and 5. right now. Then you got BI averaging 20.7, 6 and 4. You got RJ averaging 19, 5 and 4, and then you got Quickly averaging 16, 5 and 6. I was not even expecting Toronto to be hooping like this early. I'm happy for them because it looks good too. Like Brandon Ingram is finally getting to, play the way he plays. Scotty Barnes is able to be efficient with his stuff. He's hitting 50, 40, 80 right now for Scotty Barnes. He ain't
He's a
come
player.
out of he ain't come out of college shooting this good, but he has the right spacing for him to be playing a lot better. Quickly, I mean, quickly.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Twitter is hilarious. When Quickly has a good game, Raptors fans are so quiet. When he has a bad game, they're ready. They hate him so much. And it's like, I mean, he's up and down. He's up and down player. I don't even think a point guard is his true role, but I think it's fine for him to play how he's playing because they have Scotty Barnes and they have BI that's basically their point guards. Like they hold the ball the most. So I don't know what I heard. For what there's a Raptors fan that and I haven't really looked at the numbers, but I'm pretty sure their starting lineup isn't the best. But when you get to their role players, when their role players come in, when Sasha Mamu, I don't know how to say his last name, but when he comes in hitting three, spacing the floor, Jamal Sheed, Colin Murray Broyles, Grady Dick, when they all come in and they just play their role, bro, it's a good team. It's a good team. They started off rough though, but they've turned up. Yeah. Third in the East, we got the Knicks. I don't really have much to say about the Knicks. It's I don't really even have a takeaway written down.
With how the season is playing out right now, from what we talked about prior to the season started, New York should be first. Detroit playing out their mind, which is great. I love when Detroit is winning because it's talking about how, them playing tough basketball anytime Detroit is mentioned like that. So it's good for the NBA with Detroit being up there. But New York, they should be the first seed right now in the East, which obviously they still got time too. We're only about 10 games in, but still,
I mean, the Knicks is exactly what we all thought it was going to be. It's a really good offense. They're third in offensive rating. Defense, they're just mid. They're 13th. When I watch Knick games, I haven't watched a lot of Knick games this season. I'm not going to sit here and lie. But when I've watched Knick games, it's just what I think it is. It's Jalen Brunson. They've run a little bit more off action for him, but it's still Jalen Brunson holding the ball, still Cat scoring. Mikal looks much better this season scoring the basketball, but defensively they still look. Who cares? I don't really care. The Knicks, I don't know.
It seemed like they kind of took away Jalen Brunson's assist role. Oh, not assist, playmaking role.
Yeah,
his assist is down crazy, and Mikal Bridges' assist is up. Josh Hart is up a little bit more, I guess, since OG's been out, but I didn't expect that.
I know Mike Brown said at the start of the season they were going to try to take the ball off of Brunson's hand and have him be more of an off-ball, try to get him off-ball a little bit more. I need to go look at his usage. I think his usage is probably more down than it was last season. But he's 32% usage. Last season he was at – it's actually higher. But I don't know. The Knicks, what's their schedule been? I don't even think their schedule's been tough. I'm looking right here. They played the Hornets, the Nets, the Mavs. They played the Heat twice, the Grizzlies, the Brooklyn Nets, Washington, the Bulls. Their schedule hasn't been that tough. Bulls again, Bucks, Celtics. They played a lot of East Coast teams. They haven't even went on their West Coast trip yet. Let's see how they look like against some of these tougher West Coast teams and stuff like that. The Miami Heat, I think I don't know who's the biggest. The Heat are totally my biggest surprise. I thought the Pistons were going to be good, not this good, obviously. I thought the Raptors were going to be a playing team, maybe fight for 7-8. I think I said it somewhere in the pod in the past. The Heat, they look They look good. Like
No.
you don't think so?
You see Tyler Hero?
Oh, the way he's came out the last 3 games.
He's hooping, but defensively,
Oh, I mean,
terrible. His
it's
plus minus is terrible. I think he was the only negative in a starting lineup last game. I want to say he was like minus 20, and everybody else was green. It was crazy.
It's Tyler Hero. I don't really expect much, like, to be honest with you. Like,
But he's not playmaking. I mean, obviously he's gonna be a good shooter, but we need more from him all around because when it comes in the playoffs, we can't be having you out here in negative. You know, we can't. You can't be minus 20. You just can't.
I mean, honestly, if I want to credit anyone for their 13-7 start, it's just Spo. Like, it's Spo. Shout out to Khalil Ware a little bit. Shout out to Norman. Shout out to Bam. But it's really Spo, bro. They've ran the least pick and rolls out of any team. They kind of like took over what Memphis did last year, but it's Spo, so he's doing it 10 times better. I think I watched the video of like Norman and Bam breaking down their offense on like NBC. Once it's constant movement. It's just constant movement. That's why they have so many players in double-digit scoring. We have Norman 24 points per game, Hami 16, Khalil Ware 12, Andrew Wiggins 17, Bam 18, Pele Larson's basically at 10. He's at 9.9. Simone Fontecchio at 10. Tyler Hero now averaging 25 since he came back. Like, they just have so many players that come in and just know their role and know what to do. And it's been the Miami Heat for years, so I'm not too surprised. But
he been hooping,
and they're playing like number 1 in pace. They fell. They were like a top 5 offensive team, but they fell. But they're a top 4 defensive team. It's the Heat.
They always gonna be top 5 defense or top 10.
Number 5 in the East, the Atlanta Hawks. Y'all can go first.
Yeah. Are we gonna say that for later?
Well, you want to say we can save the Trae Young talk for later. I'll talk about what's going on so far. Trae Young has been missing. We've had Jalen Johnson to really carry the load. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. God bless your soul. God bless your soul. Biggest free agent signing of the offseason. I ain't gonna lie.
I love that sign.
And the one thing, a lot of Hawks fans, they're blaming Quinn Snyder for things. I just don't get it. But the one thing I like about Quinn is he really like has these players come out and say, yo, like, just put up the ball. Like, you work on your game, shoot. And Nickeil, a lot of Hawks fans like, why is Nickeil shooting so much? It's because that's how we have to play offense right now. And I ain't gonna lie, Nickeil's been amazing for us. He's averaging about 20 points per game since Trae Young's been out. It's crazy how good he's been. The Hawks we've had that Wizards loss was so bad. But other than that, they've had wins that like people didn't expect them to win.
They just beat Cavs yesterday, I think.
Yeah, they just beat the Cavs. Jalen triple-double. Nickeil had 30.
Jalen been hooping. He due for a big contract.
Oh, he got paid already.
Oh, for real?
He got paid last year. He's stuck on 30. It's 30 mil for 5 years. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, they scammed him. They scammed him.
He going
definitely a steal.
He's gonna regret that. I ain't gonna lie. Because if he waited one more year, he looks like a max. I ain't gonna lie. A rookie max extension. I don't know. The Cavs.
I gotta see more of them healthy though.
Listen. If there's one thing I need to talk about them while they're not healthy, Evan Mobley looks like he needs Darius Garland. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
he absolutely does.
Like, Evan Mobley isn't ready for the isolation jump that I thought he could have been ready for this season. I know they said they was gonna give it to him.
I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy when I had him 6, 7 on my list. I'm the bad case. I was the bad guy. Evan Mobley's not like that. I told y'all that he's not.
He's like that. He's that.
Not like that.
He's not like where I had him. He's not like I can admit that. See, unlike you, I can admit when I'm wrong. Hey, bro, he's not like how I thought he was. I ain't gonna lie. Evan Mobley's been so-so. He's been he's had some good games. He has some bad games. But the games he's really, really been good is when Darius Garland plays. Because Darius Garland's one of the point guards that can just set you up. He can run the offense. He and then I'm not saying Lonzo Ball can't, but Lonzo Ball doesn't have the 3-point pull-up gravity that Garland has. So you just guard it different. You can fill the box more with with Mobley, and then he just struggled. Like his isolation numbers they go to it so much, and it's been bad. Donovan Mitchell, he's been amazing as always.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
I don't know, with Lonzo, like, why are you not attacking the basket like you should? Like, why are you not throwing the defense? Like, all you're taking is threes, and you're not hitting them at a good clip. So it's like, let's try to, switch something up. And then, Garland with his 6. I feel like with Evan Mobley, his most efficient performances come in that first half. And then the second half, he kind of dropped off a little bit. I don't know if y'all been seeing that too.
I haven't really looked at that, but I believe it. I mean, the defense gets better throughout games. Like, defense shuts down a little bit more in the fourth, and if you don't have that point guard to really send him up, I believe it gets worse for him. It gets harder for him. About Lonzo, you're right.
Everything, so.
Lonzo's only shooting 9% at the rim, like 9% of his shots at the rim. I mean, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing though. The point is, 83% of his shots come from the 3-point line. He's shooting 28% from 3. I'm not saying Lonzo's had a bad year, because when Lonzo's on the court, like, the offense looks steady. Like, as just the ball's moving. His scoring, I don't know if Lonzo. I'm not really hard on Lonzo when it comes to stuff like that. Like, he was gone from the NBA for 2 years. I don't really harp on Lonzo too much, and we know what he is. He's not no starting caliber player anymore and stuff like that. He's a role player. I mean, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So, Orlando Magic. Are we all on the Franz over Ben Carroll train now, or do we still need to wait? Do we still? Can I convince you now, Kesa, or are we still waiting hope?
I need a little more time. Let me see when he back. Then we can talk.
What the fuck?
Suggs?
Wait.
Also,
we can wait for Ben Carroll to come back, but we can't wait for Trae Young to come back.
We'll get on that. Trust me. We'll get on that.
Okay, for sure.
But we need to. You know what we do? We gotta have an episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go back to look at our rankings, and we got to do that because y'all told me Jalen Suggs shouldn't be at high. He's hooping. Jalen Suggs is a dog. Defensively, offensively, he's been hooping. Come on, he's been showing up when he's supposed to. Obviously, he's gonna have his bad games, but by the eye test, he's changing the game for them boys. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think I had Jalen Suggs low.
Anthony Black, yeah, you did. Or you had him like mid, and I had him a little higher, and y'all both was like, "Yo, you crazy, Queso."
Yeah, no, I know I had him.
He had him low. I know.
He had him like 27.
He had him low.
Yeah.
You had him like 22, probably.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Where the fuck did you have him again?
I have him like maybe 17, 16, probably.
Jalen Suggs, he's still been in and out the lineup, but when he plays, he's been really good for them.
Anthony Black has been really good too.
Anthony Black, shout out to Anthony Black and his jump, bro. He's been hooping. Wendell Carter Jr., you still shit, and I still hate you for dating Angel Reese. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you think Anthony Black should be the starting PG with Jalen Suggs, Franz, Paolo, get a new center, or no?
You can't, because you didn't name a name, and I know he's been very bad, and I know recently.
I like him off the bench a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't blame. I mean, Bane's just been so last spot. Even when Big Carroll's been out, the last 10 games, his scoring went up: 22 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He's shooting 33% for 3. He has not got that 3 to fall all season, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
and his playmaking has been down.
I expected that. Less responsibility, but
he's having the ball in his hands though. His usage is still around the same without Boncaro. It's like,
bro, I ain't gonna lie. If you wasted 5 first-round picks on a shooter and that shooter is now shooting, maybe something is in the air in Orlando. Didn't KCP do the same thing?
Yeah,
something might be there. Because how they get Desmond Bane was never this bad of a shooter. 31% is a Desmond Bane.
You would think he got spacing too, so he should be good. But
yeah.
Well, I always said adding, and I said that during the offseason about Orlando. and I think Queso said too, adding one shooter to the offense doesn't fix everything. Like it just doesn't. Like a lot of people that was coming out saying Orlando's going to be a top seed because they added Desmond Bain. It just didn't make sense to me because you can't add just one shooter and say, oh, now we're a good offense. It just doesn't work like that. Like NBA, like we're just going to crowd that shooter. I mean, they're 10th in offensive rating. Let's see how that sticks. I don't know how much that's going to stick. I mean, their offense has looked way better with Banchero off the court. I don't know if y'all saw the graph. There was a graph that says, I mean, it's over now because like Banchero hasn't been here, but like Bronze had the most usage in the first quarter, and then the more the game goes down, his usage went down, down, and down, and Banchero's usage went up, up, and up, and then the point differential got just worse the more Banchero had the ball, and it was just like, I don't want to be like advanced stats because when we really look at Banchero, he passes the eye test, but like it just, I don't know. That type of offense is just, it's like Banchero's like you know how like Brunson holds the ball forever in offense and stuff like that? And yeah, he still makes a good read. Banchero like kind of holds the ball and like it's going to be an inefficient shot because he doesn't have the shot making unless it gets to the rim or he gets to the free throw line.
I'll be honest, I just don't think that coach is what he needs. He needs to be in a different system. And I think he'll be able to excel a lot. Simple as that.
Yeah. I mean, they've been crying to fire him for a minute. The 76ers, I ain't gonna lie, they started off the season super hot, and now they came back to form. I mean, Maxey hasn't came back to form. Yeah, we need to revisit. We need to revisit these rankings because I think it was Malik. Who had Maxey at 18 or 19? It was one of y'all.
Nah, it wasn't me.
I ain't gonna lie, someone disrespected Maxey bad.
But do we have the photos?
I think to be honest, like 12, bro.
And to be honest, Maxey has shattered all of our. I mean, to get the full list, we have to go to the YouTube videos. Maxey has shattered all of our like rankings for him and stuff like that. But man,
he definitely 3-4. So
man, and like. I was having a conversation with someone. Someone was like, yo, this Maxey shit isn't going to happen all season. Oh, if you watch a Sixers game, this is him. This is him. This is going to continue, bro. Like, I ain't going to lie. Like, 31 points, basically 32, 31.7, 4.7 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 1.6 steals, 47% from the field, 40% from three, shooting 10 threes a game. Getting to the free throw line 7.6 times a game. That's not even like Maxey was never knew how to get to a free throw line like this. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he hooping for sure.
I don't even have much to say. I just think Max. The only thing I want to say about the Sixers, because they're still fighting injuries and stuff like that. They're gonna be fighting injuries all season. I just wanted to talk about Maxey. He's playing like a top 6 point guard, and
okay, I was the only person who had Tyrese Maxey in the top 10. So
wait,
you're not innocent either, brother.
Wait, where did you had him at 10?
I had him at 9.
What? You did have Maxey in the top 10. Because I remember wait. I have our top 10 list for like everything. Yeah, you got Maxey at 9.
Let me see.
Yeah. I have everyone's top 10 point guard list. Queso, Shea 1, Luka 2, Steph 3, Brunson 4, Kate 5, Kyrie 6, Halliburton 7, Trae Young 8, Maxey 9, Ja Morant 10. Shea 1, from Malik, Shea 1, Steph 2, Curry 3, Trae 4, Tyrese 5, Jalen Brunson 6, Kate 7, James Harden 8, Kyrie 9, Dame 10. Me, I had Shea, Luka, Steph, Brunson at 4, Trae at 5, Tyrese at 6, Kate at 7, Kyrie at 8, Garland at 9, Harden at 10. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I disrespected Maxey, but then again,
and y'all told me don't put Kate at 5. We gotta go back to this. We gotta have some type of reward. Who had the most? Because y'all like to get on me. Okay, so why is he there?
No, you won the point guard list easily. I ain't gonna lie, even go past that. I think Malik, other than you having Bradley Beal, I think you won the shooting guard list because you didn't even have someone didn't have Dyson or whatever in their top 10. stuff like that. Shout out to you.
We can get on Dyson too.
Oh yeah, we should have talked about Dyson a little bit.
But I still think outside of his scoring,
offense, no, his defense has been good.
His defense has been good, but his playmaking has been crazy. His rebound has been crazy. His effect on the game has been crazy outside of scoring. Like he isn't shooting threes no more, which is kind of crazy. He got another move to his bag. He do like a little drop dribble instead of the spin every time. So he improving, but we need more. But let's not jump off the boat with Dyson.
No, I'm not off the boat with Dyson. Don't get me wrong. Dyson's still my guy and stuff like that. I just think Dyson from taking the three, like he took it last season. From just removing it out your game. You can't, like, you're slowing the offense when you do that. You can't do that. Like, you have to shoot the ball more. That's my only problem with Dyson. I don't even care if you make it. You just have to shoot it. You really do have to shoot it. You got to be respectable, or the offense is fucked. But that's but yeah, no, we're definitely gonna have to. But I wanted to do a quick Tyrese Maxey would you rather at this point in the season. Let's just get to it. Tyrese or Trae Young?
Tyrese.
Yeah, I would take Tyrese as well. And we're talking about Maxey. Tyrese Maxey or Cade Cunningham?
I'm taking Cade.
I'm taking Cade as well. Tyrese Maxey or Darius Garland?
Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey or James Harden?
I'm taking Maxey.
I don't even need it. Like, we can keep on going. Do you guys have Tyrese Maxey over Brunson?
Not yet.
I'm not yet for me. You're a Brunson hater.
No, I'm just saying. But
no, not you. No, him.
Oh.
He's the Brunson hater. Because I remember he had Brunson at.
Yeah, I had Brunson at 6.
Yeah, he had Brunson at 6. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. And then Maxey or Steph?
Not yet.
Yeah, still Steph.
So I would have Maxey like at 5 right now. Obviously, Hallie, Kyrie, all them are removed. I mean, I would take.
If they're both in there, I'll probably put them a little lower.
But he's like top 6, top 7 easily right now.
Yeah,
6 or 7 probably.
I'd say 5 or 6.
Man, I respect it. I'm not mad at you. The season's still bright.
Still young.
We don't gotta talk about every single Eastern Conference team, but let's talk about the last couple of important ones. The Celtics. I don't think there's much to really speak about. You guys are 10-9. The season's the season. Jaylen Brown's been hooping. Jaylen Brown's proving that he can be a number 1 option. I'm not gonna lie.
Years on years.
Shout out to Jaylen Brown. He's been immaculate. Shout out to the role players of the Celtics. I think that's all you gotta kind of have to do. You have to keep on evaluating talent, find out who's gonna stay when it's Tatum's time. Derek White, I'm praying for you. But we know Derek White's not a number 2 option. So I mean, a lot of nasty people on social media are trying to make it so he's a number 2 option. He's not. Chicago Bulls. I want to talk about the Bulls, but thank God, and not thank God because this sounds like hating. It is hating. I mean, I hate watch. We all hate watch. Josh Giddey finally fell down. The narrative we was hearing at the start of the season. I was even on the podcast. You wasn't here for that episode, Kay. So when it was a Dream, we had Dream as a guest, and I was on the podcast. I was like, man, I hope this Giddey jump isn't like real. The 3-point shooting isn't real. I mean, the shooting is still there, but like,
yeah, it was what 29-9.
Yeah, Giddey is what I call the Sabonis of point guards. He is the PRA demon. He's the guy that's gonna end the game off with like 40 PRA, and everyone's gonna say, "Oh my God, he almost had a triple double. He's so amazing." But then when you cut the tape on, it's just the rim finishing's still bad. The true shooting's down. He's still like, I mean, the efficiency's like kind of there. He still kind of at times doesn't stare at the rim. I don't know. Like I think Giddey's good. I don't think Giddey's bad. At one point I thought Giddey was bad. I don't think he's bad. I think he's a good point guard. I don't think he's like an all-star level type guard. I think he's just one under that, and I think that's fine. But that's my thoughts on Giddey. I don't know if y'all agree to disagree. But
I mean,
I need to see
started
more.
with him, but he kind of slowed down a lot in the past 10 games, 3-7. So
yeah, and the Bulls. Thank God the Bulls went back to losing because that was fake as fuck. That shit was fake. That
I was like
that
number one seed for a long time.
Oh my God, bro. That shit was hella fake. I hated that. They was whooping on everyone. They whooped on my team. And I was just like, bro, what's going on? Yeah, I'm looking at their first 10 games. They're just beating up on people in the Eastern Conference. Like, and when I mean but good teams like Knicks, Hawks, Pistons, 76ers. They were whooping all of us. But thank God that shit came back to the form. Because it didn't make sense to me. In the Bucks were 9-12. They went on the 7-game losing streak. While Giannis came back. They lost the game against the Knicks. Yada yada. Who cares? It was a close one. Yeah, I think we've all stated this Bucks team is one Giannis injury away from like making the Hawks have like 2 top like lottery picks if like with the Pelicans. Like I ain't gonna lie, the Bucks are so bad without Giannis. Like they're unwatchable. But Kevin Porter Jr. is back. He came back yesterday. Did you even see the report? Casey, I know you be heavy on Twitter because of betting. Did you see the report Kevin Porter Jr. was back?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I just like turned onto the game. I'm like, KPJ back?
I seen it on like Bleach Report or something. I don't think I seen it on Twitter specifically.
I mean, they came back. Giannis. I mean, this Bucks team is just
trash.
They're bad. I mean, they're number one in offense, number one in 3-point field goal percentage. I'm only looking at this because I have Rail up. I'm on phone. Other than that, like defensively, they're still bad. They still suck against guards.
A lot of me and my brother was talking about it yesterday. I think the Bucks are like maybe a closer away from being contenders because they have the best center for Giannis, a stretch 5 who can kind of protect the rim. Ryan Rollins is pretty good defensively and shown that he can, I wouldn't say lead a team, but he averaged like 25 without Giannis.
He's good.
AJ Green shooter, Gary Trent shooter. If they can trade Kyle Kuzma and go get them like a closer, it don't even have to be a all-star. Trade Kuzma, a pick or something, and go get like, I really want them to get John Morant. I ain't gonna lie.
You want them to?
I want them to. I ain't gonna lie, I would. Him and Giannis pick and roll with my turn on the back, that'll be fire.
Let's just talk logistics real quick. The Bucks and their situation. We all know about their situation, about them waiving Dame, so they have $20 million of dead contracts on them. So them just making trades, it's like the hardest thing in the world. And I'm trying to look at their pick situation. I don't know if they have incoming picks. They own a pick this year basically, but it's like it's the worst of the Hawks. If the Hawks don't take it, whatever. They have a pick, but I don't think it's tradable. Their tradable picks are like 2032, 2031, 2030. I think they might do it just because you kind of want to make Giannis happy, but do you send those trades off if you don't know Giannis is 100% committed to you? Like, if you send the picks off and you don't get anything in return, you're fucked. Like, them picks are probably so valuable. Them picks are actually – those picks are so valuable because if Giannis ain't here 2031, 2032, you're giving whatever franchise basically what OKC has this year with the Clippers pick. Like,
I'm sick of OKC. They got like a 10% chance to get number 1 pick. In 2018, when the Warriors had that little run, I stopped watching basketball. I will stop watching basketball again. If they go get AJ, Darian, or a Boozer, I'm done. I'm out.
You're my guy. I said the exact same thing, bro. I did stop watching basketball in 2018 too. I stopped because it was like my thing with basketball is I like to know. I always like going into a season not knowing who's gonna win. That's the fun for me. Just really like it's like a puzzle piece. Like the whole season you're trying to this player's this they went on a 10-game winning streak. Oh, they might win. Yada yada yada. But like it didn't matter what the situation was in 2018, 2019, whatever. Winning the Warriors run, I just knew they were going to be in the finals. And I knew they were going to win,
regardless.
Unless injury happened in 2019, like I knew they were going to win. Like it was just like, damn, bro, this shit's ass.
OKC doing this. OKC right now, they are basically a super team. They got a good culture going, but if they get one more piece, it's like a lock. They're going to win everything. If they get one more piece on a rookie deal, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. I'm be full NFL, full MLB, WNBA. I'm done. I promise you.
Is there any other Eastern Conference teams? I mean, there's the Hornets, the Pacers, the Nets, the Wizards. Is there anyone y'all want to touch on? I know
like
the Hornets is your squad.
I touch on the Hornets, but they look good when they fully healthy. They look good, bro. Right, Ryan Kalk. I told y'all before this. I told y'all before the season. I think they had the best rookie class, and it's showing. Ryan Kalk is really efficient. He's a good rebounder. Liam McNeely. He's not shooting the best, but you can tell that he's going to be something decent. Con Knuppel he a dog.
God.
Me and my brother tried to compare him yesterday. I don't know what comparison. I don't want to say because he's white. What's his name? What's the dude from Gordon Hayward? I don't want to say him, but like he's a sniper, but he can put the ball on the ground. He's like he hit the game-winning shot yesterday, basically, or to send to overtime.
Yeah.
Straight. My brother was like, "Yo, that's a bad shot." He pump fake, put it in there. I'm like, "Yo, he is a dog. He is a dog." Sexton been hooping for him. I ain't gonna lie. If they trade Melo, I wouldn't be mad. They trade Melo and go get them like Darian Peterson next year. I can't be mad at it. For real.
Bro, I made a YouTube video before the season started. And all I said was, yo, this draft class is not before it was like preseason or a week. I made a video saying it was a week into the season. It was 3 games into the season. I made a video on YouTube. I titled the draft class is generational. The way I get like my content out there is I post it on Twitter. My following on Twitter ain't the greatest. So I go on Reddit. I went to the NBA draft Reddit. It has like thousands of people that look at it every day. I posted it. I obviously it's a bait title. This draft class is generational. You know, I really did mean that. I really like this draft class. We've been talking about this draft class for a while. And then I got so much hate comments under that post. It's like it's been 3 games and you're calling this draft class generational, bro. I was randomly on my Gmail. Someone responded in the Reddit post literally 2 days ago. He was like, yo, everyone's making fun of this title in the comments. He wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
And literally, bro, Cooper just had a 35-point game shot. Finally, I'm so happy. Derek Queen's been hooping. All the rookies, literally any top rookie.
Dylan Harper looked good when he healthy.
Dylan Harper has looked amazing. Dylan Harper had a good game yesterday too, or whatever.
Ace Bailey, his role is kind of weird to me on the Jazz, but when he's getting the ball, I like the way he's playing. He isn't playing as selfish as I thought he was. He's
Cedric Howard.
Yeah, he's been hooping.
This is a really, really good draft class, and it's just like VJ Edgecombe, got to show him some love. Jeremiah Fears. Colin Murray-Boyles defensively has looked really good. Trae Johnson looked all right before he got hurt. This draft class has been amazing. And shout out to even like the small players that are getting like when they get their run and stuff like that. Like I think Asa Newell's look good. I think Deion James.
He looked nice.
He's amazing. He's been playing really good for them. Hugo Gonzalez, he had his little run at the start of the season when he was really good for y'all defensively in the transition. Danny Wolf just had like a 20-point game yesterday against the Bucks. I mean, they got blown out, but like throughout the game, he was the only Nets player that was decent. Just a really, really, really Drake Powell on the Nets been playing well. I'm not gonna I can name the whole class. Like everyone's been decent. Like the worst player has been like the project players. Like Kaman Malawach he's been bad. Jan Hansen, when he's got on the court, he's been like kind of bad.
I don't know who that is.
Jan Hansen?
I don't know who that is. Who you play for?
Portland. That's the guy that was calling the Asian Jokic.
Oh yeah. His name don't ring a bell.
Yeah. You're good. He hasn't been playing like that. He's been in G League.
I seen him one game though. He came play one game. He thought he was what I thought he would be.
Yeah.
It's a tough judge right now.
All right, let's get to the Western Conference real quick. Let's just go down the list like we did for the East. OKC Thunder. They're 19-1, and J-Dub has played 1 game.
Coming back, man. OKC, you got it again. Congratulations, 2026 NBA champions.
You're stamping it? Like, you're locked in?
Locked in. I got to give it to him.
Okay.
I really don't see anybody competing for it outside of them.
Oh, wow. I think
y'all gonna hate me if I say it though.
you have to say it now. You have to say it now.
Yeah, you got to.
The one dude who beat them before this year when they said he was gonna make it. Not PJ Washington.
Luka?
I think Luka can.
I think the Lakers can too. So that's why I said. That's why I was gonna wait. I think the Lakers are really good.
And never mind. We keep going. I'll speak on them later.
Let's talk about OKC first. OKC, they're 19-1. Everything's looked good. Shea, we know. Like Shea said, I don't know if y'all watched. Did y'all watch the Netflix series? The I forgot what that shit's called already. Big
top
Five.
10.
Started five. Yeah. Shea said in that. Shea said in that series, he said, when I have a 30-point, when I don't have 30, it feels like a bad game. Like, I ain't gonna lie. And it feels like it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he's such a hooper, bro. Like, he's dead a hooper. Like, I don't. Shea's been amazing. Chet defensively has been really good. Offensively, he's had his bad games of good games, but 18, 8, and 2, and it's nothing to sneeze about. AJ Mitchell.
You been hooping. That's my dog.
I did it again. Okay, see, they just do it again. It doesn't even matter if they don't get a top 5 pick, bro. They're gonna have a lottery pick. They're gonna make the right decision again and again and again and again. It's just we'll talk on the Clippers when we get there, bro. We'll speak on them. It's just the only question I have for OKC, the only thing I want to talk about for OKC is I'm just gonna ask y'all the question. Can they beat that record?
No.
I think
it's gonna be tough.
It's too early to say.
I think it's gonna come to a stretch where,
OKC, they are currently, I think they have a 15.7 net rating. They broke it last season with I think a 12 something. Like they're about to break their own record again. The second season in a row. They've just been whooping on teams. Like it's not even close. Like some games are just like you really don't watch OKC games anymore. I really don't. Like,
I don't either.
I'm waiting for them to play like
top teams.
Top team. Like I'll wait for like last night they played against the Suns. Like it was a close game going down. I ain't could turn it on. I knew what was gonna happen. I was like, okay, they're gonna win. I was like, they're gonna win. They beat the Wolves by 9, beat the Blazers by 30, beat the Jazz by 30, beat the Kings by 20, beat the Pelicans by 20, beat the Hornets by 13, beat the Lakers by 20, beat the Warriors by 20, beat the Grizzlies by 14. Beat the Kings by 31. It just doesn't stop.
You trying to get me mad, bro?
I mean, it's our reality, bro. It's dead our reality, and we're gonna get to the Clippers soon, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, like, yeah, it's not only the Clippers; they have someone else's pick too. But I don't think it's that bad. Like, it's really just the Clippers situation. But second team, in the West right now is the Lakers. How have y'all felt about the Lakers? I think they're probably the most excited team I feel. Like, I feel the most exciting about the Lakers.
Wait. Again, 2 people before this told me I was crazy. They called me names. They called me out my name.
Here we go again.
I was hated on. I was bashed. I had people sending me death threats. Why is DeAndre Ayton so high on your list? He's not good. He's not going to be good. He's terrible. He played in a bad system, and he didn't want to play there. We see what he did when he went to the finals, and he's back to doing that. How did we not think he was going to do this with 2 best playmakers in the league today, and probably ever? Talk to me. We can't because we can't let this lie. How much he like 15 and 10? Good defensively, good offensively. What am I missing here? I'm hearing Queso don't know ball because he 0-8 in the fantasy league.
No one said that.
I forgot the dude name. RQB saying that. My fault.
My fault.
My fault. You know what I'm saying? I think Lakers can do it. I'm sorry. I think they can. I think I was also hated on because I was in the Lakers Twitter saying Jake LaRavia is a good pickup. Everybody said he's trash. I don't know him. He's terrible. Have y'all not watched him play? He's a dog. He's what they need.
They don't want
And he
basketballs on their team, bro.
He came over averaging like 20 when LeBron was out. Shoot crazy percentages, bro. I think they got what it takes. Vando's finally out the lineup. Come on, bro.
Yeah, the Lakers been amazing.
Oh, I need you to talk about Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
You too, Lee. Both of y'all.
Listen. Go ahead, Malik.
That's fair. All right, so he has been playing well, and I personally said I don't like DeAndre Ayton just because of how lazy he been. He got his good stretches, but then he also got his stretches where, all right, 11-5 against Atlanta, 14-6 against Charlotte, 6-5 against OKC. He still got his bad stretches, but 20-16, 20-10, 20-14, I got to give it to him. You call that one. I got you.
Listen, man.
You had people sending me depth charts, so you specifically.
Listen, man, you got Nas Reed in your top 6 at center, bro. I don't care what you telling me. I don't care what you telling me. You ain't gonna come here and press me on this. You ain't gonna press me when you had Nas Reed at 6. Y'all had some bonus in y'all top 10. That nigga sucks.
Bro, he's not even playing, bro. Let's respect him.
Anyways, I'll talk about DeAndre Ayton, bro. DeAndre Ayton has been really good. I'm not gonna even go off his numbers because I've watched a lot of Laker games this season. They're probably my second most watched team because I always rewatch it at home. Shout out to League Pass. DeAndre Ayton, bro, he has. I agree with Malik. I won't even look at his full totality of games. He has his moments in game when you're watching him. You're like, Ayton, what the fuck are you doing? But I think that's just the DeAndre Ayton experience. So I think other than that, DeAndre Ayton has been really good. He's the level of like attention is up. Shout out to JJ Redick. I give all credit to JJ Redick for that. I mean, you have to give some credit to the player, but JJ Redick has really been on these players. He was yelling at Austin Reeves for talking to Kyrie in the corner, and they was up by 14 points. That shit was crazy. They was up by 15 points against the Mavs. It was like 58 seconds left. Austin Reeves is in the corner just like talking to Kyrie on the bench. You hear JJ Redick screaming on the telecast, AR. I said, run the play.
Yeah, because he focused on the wrong stuff.
I think y'all about to win, bro. Calm down.
JJ locked in.
But no, I love JJ for that. I just love but shout out to Ayton because offensively, not even fuck offensively. Defensively, he's looked all right to okay. Offensively, he looked amazing. Definitely with LeBron. I saw him just playing the right. LeBron is he's so good at just getting people involved and stuff like that. Luka has been amazing. JJ talked about in their last press conference that the intentionality of getting Ayton the ball more when he has these smaller players needs to happen. They've been doing it. Yeah, shout out to Ayton. I was wrong. I was for sure wrong. Am I ready to call Ayton a top 10, top 12, 13 center? Probably not. Probably not. Because I think a lot, I called it. I said a lot of centers look good next to Luka. Jackson Hayes was hooping.
We gonna come back to that.
I'm not calling him bad. I'm not calling him bad though. I think he's good. I do think when you have an elite point guard, he looks better. I saw Clint Capella look really good next to Trae Young. So,
all right, that 1 year, bro.
I know that sounds like a slam. I'm slandering. It sounds like I'm slandering him, but I promise you, I'm not. Like he looks really good. It's just like he has such an elite team, man. He has such an elite team. I don't know how not to give him a backhand comment. The Rockets. Can we all say thank God Ime for stop running triple center at the start of games?
Man, he thought this was like that was good for the playoffs, brother. What are you doing? Win the regular season.
Thank God they stopped that shit, bro. That shit was bad. But other than that, they've been on a little streak of games. They've been winning games, even with KD the last 2 games that he's missed. I watched that Warriors Rocky game. Such a good game. Amazing game by Reed Shepherd. I'm happy Reed has finally showed up to the season. He was scaring me the first couple of games. I said, damn, I hope my Reed Shepherd take isn't wrong. I hope like he's not failing me. I made a whole YouTube video about you, bro. Like, please don't sell me. Shout out to Reed. He's been hooping. Shout out. Oh, I found a conversation, Queso, about you and me on Twitter because I was just trying to type in any. I wanted to hit like I told y'all so about Reed. So I typed in Reed on Twitter. I saw a conversation you and me had on Twitter. It was a negative conversation. It was just like like you and me. I remember last year in the playoffs, we said, "Is it crazy if we let Reed Shepard start over Jalen Green?"
I remember
and
that.
You tweeted at me. You were like, "No, it's not crazy." And shit, I'm happy they should have did it because Reed just looks really good. I mean,
His floor spacing is crazy too.
Yeah, even defensively, he's not no like defensive stopper or anything like that. But just if you're not going to be defensive stopper, like do the Chris Paul method in 2008, get a bunch of steals. He gets like 2 steals a game.
Yeah.
He'll play those passing lanes, and he knows his attention, his hands, past that is just really really good. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about Houston other than that. Amen looks like he's improving. Tari shooting 40% from 3, crazy. Sengun, what a development. He's shooting 3s at an elite clip.
Playmaking is elite. It's like they gave him that Jokic role fully now. I think he's like, yeah, he's been open.
Yeah. Shout out to Houston. I want to get to number 5. I want to get to number 5 because, like I said, Malik and that shooting guard list really like.
Oh, real quick.
What's up?
Jabari Smith is kind of giving me what we always wanted when it comes to offensive, just being an offensive guy. He's been training with KD and it's kind of showing the ability to be able to get downhill, post up, get to his shot, get to the height of his shot. Looks really good. Without KD, he's averaging pretty good numbers.
Yeah,
but he's that piece that they've been needing, and I love that they got KD to kind of mentor him. So I think they can be a good competition against OKC, honestly, like for real, because they have kind of what OKC's kryptonite is. Like they have good shooting, good floor spacing. If they keep Reed and keep Jabari in, keep KD in, they have rebounding to match them. They have the defense to match. I think they'll be solid.
Number 3 in the West, it's a different Nuggets. I mean, right now they're number 3. We already there's not really much to number 4. Thank you. There's not really much to say about them other than like, if I gotta speak, Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray has not. I never gave up. I did not give up. I feel good because finally he showed into the season not playing so ass in the regular season.
Yeah,
working his way up to the playoff. He's looked amazing. He's averaging 24 points, 40% from 3. He's shooting more 3s than he's ever had. I don't know if that was a David Edelman thing or whoever came to his ear and said, "Yo, you need to shoot more 3s in game." He's shooting 7.3 threes a game. I feel like that's to me. I gotta look, but I feel like that's a career high. Like I don't remember him shooting this many 3s.
Probably since like 21.
Yeah, like he usually turns it up in the playoff. Like I feel like most guards, and I stated this before. Like if you want to be elite, like point guard in this league, you have to pull up shot. And Jamal Murray has always had the pull up shot. It's just like he wasn't taking enough 3s. Yeah, this is the most 3s he's taken in his career. Last season 5.9, 5.8. 2021, 2022 was 6.6. He's shooting 7.3 a game. I appreciate it. It looks better. Yeah. But other than that, everything about the Nuggets we knew. Like, even Cam Johnson defensively has been really good. 3-point shooting. He's not going to keep on being this bad.
He proved me wrong. Wrong because I thought he was going to be elite here. But last few games, he turned it up. He's going to be better. You got to get comfortable in the system, I feel like.
Last thing, shout out to Peyton Walston.
Who?
Peyton Walston.
Who was that?
That's there was like that young developing
Peyton Watson.
Is that what I not said?
No, you said Walston.
Oh, oops.
I'm tripping. My bad. I'm tripping.
Yeah, shout out to him. He's been hooping. He's been much. You don't like him?
No, it's a few players I just don't like. I just don't like him.
They just hate watch? Something about his thing?
I think something he did with Jason Tatum, like he was trying to trash talk Jason Tatum and like I don't know.
That's his role. He's
like
that super high energy kid that's what you want him to do. Get in that superstar face, talk crazy.
I don't know. Christian Braun sucks.
I don't like him.
He got to get back healthy.
Yeah, he need to get back healthy. Aaron Gordon need to come back.
Aaron Gordon was hooping beginning of the year. He's showing that he one of them people that grows with age, honestly. Who just gets better as time goes because they start relaxing more and shooting their shots. He gonna be nice.
I mean, he did something I don't think I saw a TikTok video. Shout out to David Lee on Twitter. He broke down. We've never seen anything like this. I mean, Brook Lopez. People want to use Brook Lopez as a comparison, but Brook Lopez, if you like just track his shot, he's always had good touch. He was always a good free throw shooter. Aaron Gordon was a bad free throw shooter. He was bad. He was just bad shooting the ball.
I know Chris Bosh kind of was elevating as he got older in that role, but it's just good to watch. It's fun to watch.
This is crazy though. This is insane. Like, I don't know if that Warriors game he had at the start of the season was the craziest.
What do you have, like 11?
11 threes.
Like, bro.
That was dead to
like 90% shooting. Between him and Page, those are the craziest performances I've seen in like 3-4 years. No cap.
That was ridiculous. The Spurs, Malik.
50 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 of 6 from free throw, 10-11 from 3 on 21
10-11? 10-11?
Yeah, 10-11.
That's crazy. Ooh. And you didn't miss a 3 until like the 8-3. It was fucking crazy. Malik, talk to me, bro. You was the biggest Stephon Castle guy, and I remember I called you crazy because I said he can't average 20. I said this jump he can't take. I mean, I was right about the 3-point shot. I was like, that shit not going to happen. But even with everyone here, Stephon Castle has looked amazing. You want to talk about your Stephon Castle love for the Spurs and stuff like that? You know, you traded him to me in fantasy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But other than that, like, talk about the Spurs, man.
First of all, with that, you got me. You convinced me.
Okay, so the way I scammed him in our ESPN Fantasy League was crazy. Oh my god, bro! It took like a whole 2 weeks of doing it.
Look, I'm gonna say something when he finished.
But go ahead, Malik.
Like I told y'all before, like I like players who can do everything. They don't necessarily have to do everything, but Castle is the type to fight for the rebounds, make sure he's playmaking. His 3-point he had to work on that he's going to continue to work on, I'm pretty sure, but he can get to the rim. He can get to the mid-range. So him playing with Wemby and playing with such a young group and him leading it, I just knew that the Spurs were going to be good. I didn't think that they were going to be this good. Right now, they are out with Wemby and Castle with injury, but they're still 13-5. They're what, fifth? So
yeah, they're fifth. I mean, they're still winning games, even with like Wemby and them gone.
That's coaching.
I'm be honest.
Talk to me.
Who they play?
I got you, bro.
Season, I think like the first 7 games was the sweetest games I've seen in history.
No, their schedule was very sweet. They played the Mavs, they played the Pelicans, then they played the Nets. They beat the Raptors. This is where the Raptors were struggling. Then they beat the Heat. That's a good win. They lost to the Spurs by 22. And I remember I was like, I gotta wait on the Spurs. They lost to the Lakers by 2. Then they beat the They beat the Rockets. Like when I say beat, they beat the Rockets. They beat the Pelicans. They beat the Bulls. They lost to the Warriors twice, which was insane games. I don't know if y'all saw that. Insane good games. They whooped on the Kings. They whooped on the Grizzlies. They beat the Hawks. They lost to the Suns again. They beat the Blazers, and then obviously they just wanted that 3-point game against the Spurs, which D Fox Vassell was fucking.
So all I'm saying is, let's slow the boat down a little bit. But also with Castle, I'm on league side a little bit. You can't get on to it because you got to think when De'Aaron Fox is here, when Vessel is all the way here, when Harper comes back, when Wemby is back, Castle's usage is not going to be the same. They're not going to give Castle the ball instead of Fox. I don't think they're going to do it. And then whenever I think they're going to start, I don't know. I think that's going to go downhill a little bit. I also was with Leak. I don't think he can average 20 with this team because he don't get the ball with Wemby or Castle.
Well, I said that. He said he was going to average 20.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he said that he was going to average 20. I was with the saying I don't think like I was showing love to Stephon Castle just for the year he was having, but I was the one that was saying, oh yeah, nah, like because I remember he asked Stephon Castle dummy high. Like I was just.
Wait, I thought he just apologized for something.
I don't know what he apologized for. I apologize. Like, he was just right. He was just.
He said you got me.
No. I said he got me with that trade. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's talking
okay. That's me. Okay.
But yeah, well, he had Kessler. He had Kessler at 15. But I remember initially when you first sent your list, he had Kessler higher. I think you had him at 13 or 12.
Yeah.
And then you switched it up. But I mean, even so, I mean, Kessler was hooping. Kessler's been hooping. I think he played 2 games with Fox. It was the War. Well, I don't know if he got hurt the Warrior game. If he left,
I think he got hurt that game.
He played the first game. I know the second game. I think he was hurt. He got hurt in the middle of the game. Yeah. But yeah, no, he was looking good. He played, I think, a game before that, the Warriors game with Fox too. I think it was the Bulls game. He played with Fox. Yeah, he played that game. He had 19, 5, and 11, 3 steals. Then against the Bulls, it's probably not the most perfect matchup for a downhill guard like himself. But
and at that time, Bulls too was playing good. So let's not say like it's the today.
But the Bulls were never playing good defense throughout their whole stretch. Like the reason why the Bulls was winning was just offensively they were bugging, and Giddey was having insane performances. But
yeah, Giddey didn't even play that.
But fuck the Bulls.
But double, triple against the Warriors with Wemby and Castle.
He was.
Yeah, it's a very, very bright future for this player.
That triple-double against the Warriors was really good. Like that shit was impressive. My thing with the Timberwolves are 11-8. My biggest note I have for them is I think they have a coaching problem. And I'm not ready to blame. And I'm not ready to like Finch. I think it's a good coach, but sometimes like I'm not the biggest. You know when like a team fires a coach after like 8-9 years, and like the coach has been like got them to the playoffs multiple times, and then like Twitter goes on the outrage like, "Oh my God, why did you fire this coach? Like he's been so good," stuff like that. I believe in change. Like I'm a big advocate for change. Sometimes you just need a new voice. I think that's what it comes down to. And the Timberwolves, they've thrown so. I wish I had the stat, and I can find the stat. They've thrown so many close games this season. Just it's like mental mistakes in games. Like that Sun game, I don't know. It was Anthony Edwards turning the ball over twice, and then they gave up a steal, then they gave up a 3. Like it was just it was the stupidest loss. They literally lost to AAU. I don't know if any of y'all played AAU. They lost to AAU half-court press. Like it was crazy. And I was just like, bro, like it's been like that all season. Like the Celtics was the first team last game that they beat over 500.
I ain't gonna lie. And they was about to choke.
And they was about to lose.
They was about to choke that.
That's the first. I'm
trying to look for. I'm be honest though.
What?
I think they got a GM problem. It's gonna be real.
Why you say that?
I'm trying to find. Can't find because just everything they've been doing in the past. I think even trading for Rob Dillingham. Who did they trade him for? What was the trade?
They traded a pick. They didn't trade players. They traded picks. Which
I forget what they traded specifically.
I got you. I got you. Get to your point, but I got you.
But basically, the GM is like terrible in my opinion. From the Rudy Gobert trade to the Cat trade. If you're gonna trade Cat and you're still go ahead.
I got the trade for you. The Minnesota Timberwolves traded Rob Dillingham on draft night in 2024 to sending the 2031 first round pick, the 2030 pick swap to the Spurs for the 8th overall pick. So yeah, they went on a flyer on Rob and they traded basically 2 of their future picks away to.
I'm gonna come back to the point because I gotta find who they. It was somebody they were supposed to draft, but basically, they had an 8th pick to go get them what they needed, and they decided to get Rob Dillingham. I don't think that was the right move. Besides, they have a defensive team, and you're going to bring in like one of the most defensive liabilities in that draft. You already have a guy who's going to be a ball handler, a guy who they need a real true PG. Rob Dillingham coming into the league was never that. He's a scorer, you know. So yeah. I think, and then them trading Cat for Randall to still pay Nas Reed money to come off the bench. It's like, what's the point of trading a power forward for a power forward to pay a power forward to come off the bench? That could have been money elsewhere. You get what I'm saying? That could be a PG you're paying. So I think their GM is terrible.
Yeah. The Timberwolves, my biggest thing with the Timberwolves, I think, is either a coaching switch or they need guard help. Right now, they need some guard help. Like Anthony Edwards is their point guard, and we've talked about this with D-Book for a couple years, is like it's good for him to develop it, but he should never be your point guard. Anthony Edwards is a shooting guard, and it's just that simple. And I don't know if the game is like trying to like slowly remove shooting guards. It's like, oh, if your lead guard just becomes a point guard, they always have the ball in their hand. I don't think that's fully true for some players.
Man, no.
And they have Dante running point guard at some time. Mike Conley, we all know, is 55. So we can't.
20 years old.
You can't really expect much from him. And then they drafted this Rob Dillingham pick to be extremely big for them. But like Queso said it best, Rob Dillingham coming out of college was he was looked at as a good prospect. I don't want to like pull hindsight now he's just playing bad. But he was never a playmaking guard. He was never that. He was basically a scorer. And you have that. You have that. You have that in two positions. You have that in which Randall or Cat at the time, whatever you want to say. They had scoring. Scoring was never a problem with the Timberwolves. It's the playmaking. Like if Mike Conley was 23, 24, the Timberwolves would be fucking amazing, but he's not. So
let me look this up. Y'all go ahead.
And then I have it pulled up. I was gonna name some. I don't know who you think they were gonna get at this point, but there was the guards that went after Rob Dillingham or
just the best players too.
The best players. Okay, the best players after Rob Dillingham. We have Zach Edey, Cody Williams. Well, he's bad, but Modest Bazelis, Topic, Bub Carrington, Khalil Ware.
I mean, there we go right there. Topic would have been
good. Hindsight, yes.
Khalil Ware, they needed a backup center crazy. Like, because we say Nas Reed was the backup center. He's a power forward. They needed a backup center. Khalil Ware.
And now they drafted a backup center that's a developmental project, and he's not ready to play. You're not gonna throw.
It was somebody though.
It
wasn't Montas.
Jared McCain was still up. Connect was still up.
I think Jared McCain. I thought he went before.
No, Jared McCain went 16th.
That must have been who it was though. But even him to put a floor spacer there, I mean, it was just they just did so bad, bro. Teams are just terrible. Like I've watched Rob Dillingham. I think he was playing OCT or something like that. OC, whatever, and he was never that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, he's about 100 pounds. He's Bones Highland. That's all he is. He's not going to be. So that's why I think it's a GM problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna talk about this later in the pod. Like there's been like trades for them to get LaMelo's. But that we were gonna talk about this. We made this list about 2 weeks ago. Now LaMelo has already came out and said he doesn't want to get traded from the Hornets. So I mean, I don't know where they would go. Maybe I actually just don't know where they go. Go get a point guard. And I don't want them. I don't want nothing from the Timberwolves. So don't call us for Trae Young. The Suns. That shit. I remember they're 12-9. I'm not gonna lie.
Can we give Dylan Brooks some praise? Again, we got to go back to these lists because y'all hated on me for putting Dylan Brooks so high. And both of y'all hated on me. Actually, I think Leak was with me. I'm not sure, but can we get some love to Dylan Brooks? It's always you, Rita. It's always you.
Why is it always me?
It's always you. You just want to hate on K. So I don't know what RQ did to you.
You hate on me.
No.
I had Dylan Brooks at 25. You guys had Dylan. Queso had Dylan Brooks at 17. Wait.
I don't think I had all this.
Yeah, stop it. It wasn't me. It was him, bro. He didn't even have him on the
He said he had him on the list.
He didn't even have him on the list, bro.
Oh, it's because I hate Dylan Brooks. That's why.
He didn't even have him on the fucking list, bro. I'm with you. It's me.
Do you hate him because of that LA series?
I hate him because, like, before when he was playing with the Grizzlies, he was arrogant and he wasn't doing nothing. Okay. So it's like you talk, but you're not scoring, you're not assisting. Yeah, you're playing defense, but yet you're fouling too. So it's like just hoop.
Yo,
the talk.
I love Dylan Brooks.
That's specifically why I hated him at that point. But he cool. I can bet
towards him right now.
He cool. I can bet on him now.
Okay.
Dylan Brooks this season is averaging 21 points, 45% from the field, 32% from three, but he's shooting 7.73. So obviously, once the usage goes down, the 3-point percentage probably goes up a little bit. He's been really good. He's just been really good, like as a scorer in the mid-range, as just a leader of the team. Like, because we all know, like, Dylan Brooks, wherever team he goes to, he's going to become a leader of some sort. and he's been a steady ship for them. I'm not the biggest on the Suns roster. Dave surprised me though. There's been a lot of players that stepped up. Colin Gillespie, that point guard that comes off the bench for them, a dog.
He be coming here with swag.
A motherfucking dog. Mark Williams, we know, in and out the lineup at times. When he plays, he's cool. Royce O'Neal's been good for them. Grayson Allen's been, oh my God, he's having a career season. He's been extremely good. Yeah, and then they're still missing. Ryan Dunn's been out some games. They're missing Jalen Green. Let's see how Jalen Green comes in. The one game he played fully, he was actually really good.
I'm being honest. I still think, I know we got to move, but I think Devin Booker should be a top 2 shooting guard in the league if he was a shooting guard and not a PG. If he has a PG to set him up so we can come off of screens, he can just get to a 1-2 dribble. He can just rise up on the shot. He'll be the best shooting guard in the league. 100%. That's all
I want to see his minutes with Colin Gillespie. I need to go see what's on and off.
Because he needs to start at the shooting guard. I don't know. These GMs are terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all of D-Book numbers with Colin Gillespie on the court, like efficiency, everything just goes up. Like, oh my God, no, his minutes without Colin Gillespie is actually
terrible,
atrocious. Right? He's shooting 20% from 3, 57% true shooting, 25 points per game, stuff like that. But like the efficiency is just bad. But when Colin's on the court, 40% from 3, gets to the free throw line eight times a game. The points are up. Like when he has a point guard, I'm not saying we all know D-Book is even at the D-Book's just a good play. Even at the point guard role, he's still fine. But when he's at that shooting guard, he's extremely elite. There's not a lot more teams on the West we can talk about. Also, you have to speak about the Warriors. Steph Curry has got hurt again. I think he tweeted. It happens every year. Every year in his career, he gets hurt. How will they look without the Steph Curry stretch? Luckily, they have Jimmy Butler now. They're mediocre, 11-10, just mid-team. But the thing about the Warriors is we're never going to count them out because they'll get to the playoffs and then Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler. I never take their regular season serious. I'm not even going to overreact. I'm not even going to say much about them. It's just, can they survive? Is literally the only thing I always have with the Warriors, just survive to make it to the playoffs.
Them and the Chiefs survive.
Let's go quick because I know we want to talk about the Hawks and the trade talks and stuff like that on the spot. The Blazers, shout out to them. Talago Splitter, whatever his name is. They're 8-11. How much are we really gonna shout them out? But they've had some injuries.
Oh, who we talking about?
The Portland Trailblazers.
Okay. I'm sorry, podcast. Another one, Shaedon Sharp. They told me he's gonna be trash. Rita.
No one said trash.
Rita, you told me. No, y'all bashed me. Let me not say trash. I was getting bashed the whole 5 weeks. I was getting.
He's
bashed.
Still not a top 10 shooting guard.
I didn't say.
You put him at 10.
I think he's better than the players I put above him. But we got to get some respect for some of these players and give Queso a little bit of respect.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched the Shaedon Sharp games that he quote unquote went crazy this season, and I fuck with Shaedon. Like, remember, this is not no Shaedon hate. Even Blake, I follow a Blazers fan on Twitter. He was going crazy. Shaedon is shooting like 30 times a game, 24 times a game.
Hey, it don't matter because when Trae Young shoots 20 times, but he got 50.
Trae Young doesn't shoot 20 times. He doesn't. I don't brag about Trae Young's stats.
Trae Young used to.
I don't brag about Trae Young's stats. Shaedon's been good on but the games when they've played against some hard competition are tough. Like he's been inefficient in some of them games, but he's been really good. Like he's having a good season. It's just the efficiency and the 3-point shooting, like I stated on the pod. Like it's no. It's basura trash. But yeah, Portland has looked good with Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday's been out for like the last 2 weeks. Hopefully, when they get Drew back, they can start winning games. The Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. I really wanted to save this for the pod, bro. If I ever see a game, I don't care what. I understand. Okay, the Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. situation. I understand. I'm going to blame the coach because I've never seen them play this bad, like ever. Like as a group, I've just never seen it. Even though I've never liked them as an organization, just as like a whole, they've never played this bad. But fuck all that. Fuck all that. Jerry Jackson Jr. If I ever see a game where Zach Edey has 23 rebounds and you have zero, I'm going to lose it. Zero? You're not human. You're not human, bro. You're 7 foot, bro. Like niggas always been saying my whole life, oh, Rita, you don't play in the NBA. Your height's useless. Well, bitch, you're 7 foot and you're in the NBA, and I still think your height's useless, nigga. That shit's crazy, bro.
Oh, calm down. It's gonna be all right. Bro, I'm sorry, JJ. He ain't mean it. He just mad. All right. He ain't mean it.
I ain't mean it. I ain't mean the bitch part. But I ain't gonna talk about you.
Oh, he thought, oh.
I ain't mean that.
We know.
Ooh. Jaron, I need you to lock in. I think like when you look at his numbers don't look really different and stuff like that. Like the scoring's down a little bit because he's taking less shots a game. The offense just looks putrid. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm going to blame coaching because like it didn't look like their system never looked like this. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we gotta.
John Murray looks worse though.
We'll get to the point in the NBA as fans, we gotta start taking down the GMs instead of the coaches. What are you giving me to coach? Like Willie Green got fired, but everybody on his team was hurt. Trey Murphy was hurt. B.I. was hurt. Zion was hurt. Murray got hurt. I mean, what do you want these coaches to do? And then now here, you got what is John Murray known for? Going to the paint. So let's give him a 7'6" guy who sits in the paint. I mean, Jaren Jackson, what does he do best? Get to the paint, work around the midi. Oh, let's put a 7'6" guy, put him in the paint. I mean, what do you want these guys to do?
I mean, to be fair, Edey didn't play with y'all. I actually wanted to see the Edey and Ja minutes because.
What you mean? Last year?
This season.
Oh no. Oh yeah, last year. I mean,
they was in and out the lineup as well. Like I don't even know how many minutes they played with each other last season as well. Like I've always wanted to see Ja with Edey, like he does in the paint, but like the screening has like a Jock Landale screen versus an Edey screen is just two different things. It's two different things.
We need to trade John Morant and trade LaMelo. We need to get the NBA looking like how the NBA supposed to look.
They need that spot is gone. Actually, we should talk. Does anyone have anything to say about Utah Jazz? Can we skip them?
Yeah, we just skip them. Larry Markkanen's hooping though. We just skip them.
Yeah, shout out to Larry.
Keontae George, good dog.
We're gonna skip the Kings because does anyone have a rant? I think I've ran.
Zach LaVine, trash.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Shout out to Russell Westbrook.
Triple double. Yep.
Shout out to Westbrook. He's showing. Let's get to the two teams I want to talk about. We could skip the Pelicans for the Hawks Pelicans talk in a couple minutes. The Mavericks and the Clippers. Let's talk about them. The Dallas Mavericks. We are 6-15. They've went through injuries this season with AD, stuff like that. Offensively, that point guard situation. Ryan Nembhard playing recently has been good. Brandon Williams, when he gets into the game, he's a dog. He's been cool. But obviously, they're not starting point guard level caliber players. D'Lo, every time he plays on the court, I actually want to gouge my eyes out. Like it's such a bad watch. He's such a bad watch. He does not care about running the show, bro. He just cares about hitting a shot. Free Cooper. Cooper has literally been – they've made him play point guard at the start of the season. That shit was atrocious. Malik had Cooper flag as a top 5 shooting guard.
I'll never forgive you for that. I'll never forgive you for that.
I won't forgive him either. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm not off the Cooper's my guy. It's just like that was crazy. Other than that, like Cooper, he had an amazing game. In the Clippers. Yo, do y'all want to know who the Clippers like when James Harden and Kawhi? You know how many? Y'all want to guess how many bench points they had last night?
6.
I said, 4.
Right in the middle. They have five bench points.
That's
off
nasty.
the bench. They first of all, James Harden, I'm praying for you. You've let this ship like Kawhi. I know he just came back the last 2 games and dropped 30. Cool, I love it. Whatever. You don't play basketball. I don't give a fuck. James Harden, I'm praying for you, bro, because he's been going fucking through it this year. Zubac, he's averaging 16 and 11. Cool, whatever. I don't really care. John Collins, you've been doggy. You've been ass. I ain't gonna lie. Like you haven't spreaded the floor like that 40% season in Utah.
I'm not gonna lie. I gotta watch more of the Clippers. I gotta watch more of the Clippers because I want to see what Tyler was doing because it's something wrong. Because CP3 and Brook Lopez are playing no minutes. I know they've been injured, but it's like John Collins is supposed to be playing with CP3. Brook Lopez is supposed to be playing some of with James Harden. They're supposed to be scoring more. And the offense isn't running how I think it's supposed to. And Ty Lue is blaming on injuries, yes. But CP3 is still a usable player like we've seen him with the Spurs facilitate. I'm not saying he going to be old CP3, but he could still go get you probably like a good 6 and 6 on 20 minutes a night. Brook Lopez, we just seen him with Giannis last year. We literally just seen him. Like
the on-off numbers for Chris Paul is pretty bad, but I am going to attest that to more of James Harden. It's like it's really just James Harden. When James Harden gets off the floor, it's really bad. So I'm not gonna. And Chris Paul's not gonna elevate your offense scoring wise. He's going to be more of a playmaker. But my problem with it is that Norman Powell trade probably might go down as the worst trade of the offseason. Just because of the fact is, I mean, Bradley Beal's now out for the season, and when he was playing, he wasn't good. Like he was bad. And now, like you really look at their roster, they don't have scoring outside of Harden. They don't have self-scoring outside of Harden and Kawhi. And Kawhi don't play. So when Kawhi don't play, they don't have no off the shooting scoring off just Harden. It's really shows. Chris Dunn, you're not gonna expect anything from him. Batum, Brook Lopez, you're not gonna expect none of these guys to go get a bucket. Like it's really bad. Like I don't know how it gets better. Like I don't know. I don't think the Clippers is recovering. I don't know if they're going to make the play-in. They might make the play-in just because the West at the bottom is so bad. Like the Utah, like Grizzlies is 8-12. They're the 10th seed in the play-in. Technically, if you want to go off technicality, the Clippers is 3 games off. But like, it's not going to.
Last night
it's hard though. My thing is like, how where do we see it coming back? They would have to make a trade because the roster right now.
I think they can come back if Kawhi stays healthy. Harden's playing out of his mind. And some coaching decisions. I think, like, with the second unit, if you run Kawhi Leonard more with CP3 and Brook Lopez to provide spacing and allow pick and roll to work with John Collins, they'll be good. Simple as that.
Yeah, and I agree, but the only scare with me last night is that's why I wanted to bring up the bench scoring. We have James Harden. This is just a one-game sample size, of course, but Harden had 29, Kawhi had 30. John Collins had a 21-point game. He was really good last night. Zubac had 19-11. After that, those are only 4 players that I can even like on that roster that I can see even get a bucket, and they all had really good games. Chris Dunn 6, Chris Paul 0, Kobe Brown is 5. That was the 5 bench points. Nick Batum 0 in 28 minutes. Kobe Sanders 0.
Is Christie still hurt?
Who?
Christie?
No, he just didn't play.
He was hooping. What happened?
I don't know.
You see,
but I mean, he had like 8-point game. He had a 17-point game against the Suns. I think that's what you're thinking about. That was in the fourth quarter, and they was already down by like a lot, and he had like, so I don't know. I don't know where the Clippers go from this. They probably have to make a trade, and I don't know what they do.
They got to find that star from somewhere. But back to Dallas real quick. Didn't they say that they wanted to trade Kyrie too?
No, they said Kyrie's the one that's untouchable.
I swear I saw a report that said that they wanted to get something for Kyrie when he was coming back.
I saw that AD is available. I saw Kyrie they want to keep Kyrie. That's what I saw. I don't know if there was another report after. I don't know if you can find it.
Yeah, I might have looked it up.
But I'm not sure. While Malik looks up that Kyrie rumor, if there was a Kyrie rumor, I'm currently looking around Twitter. I don't see any Kyrie trade talks or anything. I see a fake mock for Kyrie to Raptors. I'm ignoring all this, like Kyrie to Dallas. No, Kyrie, not to Dallas. Kyrie to the Timberwolves. Oh, by the way, would you guys like James Harden on the Timberwolves? I would love it. I don't know how we're gonna do that because I don't know why the Clippers would accept any deal except for.
I would if I'm trading Julius Randle off that team.
Yeah.
Only because I want Nas Reed spacing compared to Randle, even though he's been shooting decent.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I think the Timberwolves would have to get the guard they want, in which obviously they want an elite guard next to Ant to pair long term. I think they're going to have to trade Randall and Dante just to make money work, and it's just
They
just
got
gonna
pieces
happen.
to trade. TSJ they can trade. Rob Dillingham they can trade with.
But their contract doesn't cost a lot. They're going to be whatever trade
Well, I'm gonna
happens.
throw in there to make them happy.
No, yeah, Rob is going to get thrown in whatever deal to make whatever team happy, and they're going to try to fix them. But since we're going to talk about the Pelicans, I wanted to go straight to trade talks, but let's talk about the Hawks. What's the gripe you have with me, Queso? You told me this.
Now, last week I had it on time. This week, I forgot. That's what you was asking me earlier. I was looking for it. That's all I was on my phone. I was looking for it. Okay. I forgot what you said.
Okay.
But let
you
me
can just question me. I'll tell you what I said.
Yeah, let me hear your thoughts on for two different things.
Okay.
The trade, how do you think it's playing out? And yeah, how do you think it's playing out so far?
With Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks? Or just a trade of us getting
We'll get on that after. Just Pelicans, Derek Queen.
Oh, I think it's playing out pretty well. I mean, the Pelicans are losing games. God bless. Derek Queen looks really good. I don't think I think you're okay. I think the tweet you're talking about is when I said the Hawks will forever not lose the trade, no matter how good Derek Queen is.
Oh, yeah.
That's the tweet you're looking for.
That might be one of them.
I will actually read out what I said word for word for you because damn, I tweet a lot. All right, there we go. Found it. I said, and I quote, shout out to SROS, he's a YouTuber. He tweeted, I'm on the side that if the Pelicans is top 3, the Hawks won the trade. If the pick is 4 or later, the Pelicans won the trade. Then I tweeted at him, and it got a lot of likes. I said, the Atlanta Hawks drafted Asa Newell, who they originally liked at the initial pick at 13, which is true. They are now adding a lottery talent player and another pick in the first round, deep in the draft. The process of that is better than Queen the talent. The Atlanta Hawks forever won the trade. Now, if I want to add to that tweet a little bit, what I should have said, and I just was trying to make it so the thread isn't long, but what I should have also said is, I think Atlanta has forever won the trade. They can't lose the trade. Now, if Derek Queen becomes an all-star, all-NBA type player, I think the trade can be even. But I don't think the Atlanta Hawks could ever lose the trade because just of not because of the trade itself, because of the process of the trade, the process of the understanding that why wouldn't we take an unprotected first of these two and stuff like that? Because we wanted our player already that we wanted at 13th. We got him at 25th. So that process of getting who you still wanted in Asa Newell and getting a top pick, a lottery pick, even if it's not in the top 3, it'd be a 4 or 5 type pick.
I see
it's better. That's what I was saying.
I see what you're saying, but I don't, because I see it because of what's happening. But if we looked at what the Pelicans kind of looked at beginning of the season, if Zion was healthy, if Derek Queen was playing how he was, Missy was playing how he was, and the Pelicans were a decent team, and y'all don't even get a top pick,
yeah,
the process would be bad, and we won't be in this conversation. I think it's only bad because they're playing bad, but it's still the position for them to be to lose a trade, if that makes sense.
I think you're correct on that point, but the only thing I would say to you is I think majority of the league, myself, is that we all thought the Pelicans. We thought the Pelicans ceiling, and just cut me off if you don't think I'm right. I think the Pelicans ceiling was always a playing team. I don't think they were going to, even the roster that you just look at, the roster you name, I don't think their ceiling was ever going to be a playoff team. So even in the play, if you're in the play, you're still in the lottery. It's the top of the lottery, but you're still a lottery. You're still getting an extra pick regardless. So the Atlanta Hawks will still have 2 picks in a deep draft. It's not like the top 3 picks, but that's only the peak of what we thought the Pelicans would. I think majority of people thought the Pelicans was going to be good. I said I didn't think the Pelicans was going to be good.
I think they had what it took to
I think they're talented,
but I just think I don't know. I think it's a pretty even trade right now, but I think what we're seeing from Derek Queen, just the playmaking, everything around him outside of defense,
Yeah.
is looking there. Like it's for real looking there. And I think
That's my guy.
if he turns out to be what he's looking like in his first year, I mean, y'all lose a trade, in my opinion. Unless
that those lottery picks turn into something amazing.
Unless they turn into amazing. I do like Asa. He hooping. I like him a lot. But I don't know.
No, he's not Derek Queen, of course. But like, I don't think the trade will even get judged next year. Like,
It'll be like 4 years from there.
Exactly. I don't think it doesn't matter if the Hawks draft someone and not whoever they draft that rookie year. Let's say the pick falls to 8, and whoever the Hawks draft, Caleb Wilson won't be there or whoever, like a Nate Ahmet. I would fucking cry if I would hate myself if we draft Nate Ahmet. But digress. We drafted Nate Ahmet and he doesn't turn into anything until like year 4. I think the trade's even because of just the amount we get back. But since you want to talk about also the Trae Young situation,
oh yeah.
I'm
a firm believer on what's your beliefs on it first before I even argue a point.
Quick question: get Malik back. Malik, do you think the Hawks will trade Trae Young?
I think it's possible, but I don't think that they should.
Why?
Why?
I mean, I still feel like Trae Young is still the leader for that team. And I mean, Jalen Johnson, yeah, he's been playing great. But at the same time, like, you still need another type of all-star caliber player to play alongside. I mean, who are you going to get to help play make? Who are you going to help get to set the tone? Who are you going to help get to?
And that would be the trade, though. The trade, Trae Young is going to not. He's going to put in the all-star, hands down, regardless. Draft picks and probably more. Like, if you trade him, I don't know somebody off the top of the mind, but Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniel, Lord, they can hold down the playmaking responsibilities for sure. If they get them a gunner, I mean, and they get a top pick in the draft, like they said, if say the trade does go right and they get a top 3 pick, let's say they get AJ Boozer or they get Darren. I mean, it's like, come on. And they go trade Trae Young and what they can get anything they want.
Like who though? Like who could come in and replace that? That you feel like could just score or somebody that's still at a
I feel like if we have Darren at the 2, JJ at the 4, Dyson at the 3, KP at the 5. You need a PG there. Who would be a good PG there?
I think Darren can play the 1. Not like obviously like it won't be perfect, but I think
they're just missing a score.
Yeah, I think we're missing a score. We're missing a score in the half court. That's what we're missing.
And Darren will do that. Honestly, or they can get Boozer. But I mean, I don't know. They could trade Trae Young for a lot of players.
Would they go for like something like Levine?
Nah. They could.
Thank you, Queso.
They could, but nah. He hasn't shown he's a winning player. I would trade him. I would have to think about it. I would trade him for like
the teams I am willing to trade Trae Young for whatever the talent we get back is. I would trade Trae Young to the Rockets. If we get Reed and a couple of them young players, I'm cool with that. Like obviously Trae Young, the value of Trae Young is better than Reed obviously right now. But like just long term growing with the young players, I'm cool with that. After that, bro, there's not a lot of destinations for Trae Young that like the return is for me is just good enough. But to answer your initial question, Queso, how do I feel about Trae Young? Should I feel like Trae Young should be traded? I think the Atlanta Hawks currently right now are not better without Trae Young. I think if you just Trae Young goes poof, and I mean, you just obviously
I've been seeing them argument. Those are so.
Those are it's stupid arguments. It's stupid arguments. But obviously, you're saying in the return of what you get back for Trae Young is better, and that's why I don't get about Hawks fans because they act so stupid when we like troll on Twitter and we say, "Oh, we're 10-2 out the dictator" and stuff like that. They're like,
"Yeah,
oh, if Trae Young gets removed off this team's worse." No, motherfucking duh. Like, don't be stupid. We're saying that whatever we get back in return, and hopefully, if the Hawks got like, I think if you had to rank the top 3 picks in order of what the Hawks would, I would go Darren 1. This is without Trae Young on the team. I would go Darren 1, AJ 2, Boozer 3, just because I think Boozer's self-creation isn't to me, from what I've seen, isn't like what I would like it as your like number one superstar player for the time being. But I think Darren and AJ have that potential. But that's I digress. I think right now the Hawks are really good. I want to see what Trae Young looks like on this roster, on this team for a long stretch. I think he played 3 games and it was really bad. Except for the Brooklyn game. The Brooklyn game looked like it was really better than he fucking tore his.
Would you trade Trae Young for, let's say, De'Aaron Fox? I think that would take, I'm not gonna lie, better defensively, scoring. He's been there.
Picks would have to be I would want a lot of picks. I don't want a 1-for-1 and just.
But I think something like that. I think will work out.
I think definitely leaning towards having players that can defend with this roster is much needed. The half court and the half court scoring. The half court scoring is the Hawks right now without half court scoring. We're a transition team. That's how we're beating people. We're just running in transition. Where the kill's getting up quick shots. Everyone's getting up quick shots because we don't want the half court to defense to settle, because if they settle, it looks bad. It looks bad. I think Jalen Johnson, his ascension has been amazing. I think I still think the half court offense needs some work, but he's been improving at it. Like the amount of threes he's taking now has the last 6-7 games has just increased. Like he's shooting like 6-7 threes a game. I was like, what the fuck? From a guy.
I wish I had like a number 1 pick or something.
Like we had a number 1 pick?
I wish I had a number 1 pick like in the previous years to like help y'all. And this time, y'all be straight. I know y'all be fire. You got a drink on that one?
Zachary reached a shed, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Zach's been. My thing with Zach is before he hurt his hip at the start of the season, he looked really good. He looked good. Then he hurt his hip. He's been like getting slowly back. Last game against the Cavs, he was good. My problem with Zach is his on-ball creation isn't there. Like on-ball scoring isn't there. You give him the ball, he starts fumbling it. It looks like old John Collins days. I have a clip on my computer. It looks bad. Multiple clips of him just dribbling the ball. It looks bad. Transition, he's been really, really good. But like that's what you expected. That's what you drafted. And the shooting needs to be better. That shooting. You can't be a starting level player, and I had him on my fucking top 30. Shame on me. You can't be a top 30 shooting, a caliber player shooting 30%. That's what we want you to do. Your role is to shoot, motherfucker. Shoot and run in transition. But yeah, that pick, that first round pick, that shit will haunt me for life.
Sarge is looking like a dog.
Why did he do that to us?
Oh, he looking like a dog.
I don't want to work out in Orlando. And Porzingis been bad this season too. I ain't gonna lie. Like defensively, Porzingis hasn't been great. But maybe that's a plus on the Celtics, because y'all didn't have him play drop coverage like that. Like it was really Al playing a drop, and he was just roaming and stuff like that. And we can't really do that. I mean, unless you start Onyeka and Porzingis together, but I kind of like when Onyeka comes off the bench. We're gonna have some conversations about Onyeka if this continues. This 20-point game, shooting 45% from 3 with 4, 5, 6 threes a game. Yeah, this is what you thought Nas Reed was.
Go on, bro.
Like, this is what you thought Nas Reed was, plus the defense. With the defense, like the defense is elite. Well, his defense way better than Nas Reed. Oh my god, man. That's not unfair. Okay, so that's unfair, bro. You can't come on the pod and bash us for our picks. But when I come at this Nas Reed top 6 center, which I told you was fucking crazy.
His sister passed away, bro.
Oh, hell, here we go. Rest in peace, sister, man. I hope all the family is good and stuff. But listen, man, once you step on that court, bro, I can only.
The last few games, he ain't been terrible. I mean,
his scoring is always going to be good.
19, 22, 28, 10, 15, 12, 10.
No,
He
Nas
playing
Reed's scoring will always
good.
be good.
Wait, good percentages. 40% shooting 50,
Yeah.
40. Wait, 50, 40, 90. He rebounding
Listen.
the ball. What you want to do?
Listen, we not a box. Listen, this is not a
No.
podcast, man.
I'm not, but at the same time, he's like I told you before. See. I ain't gonna get started because we already an hour and 45 minutes, all right? But when I mentioned Nas Reed, it's off of minutes. If he's getting 34, 35 minutes, which maybe he ain't capable of, I think he can be a top 10 center in the league. But he's getting 24 minutes a game. Look at the last month. He's getting 24 minutes. What you want him to do with that? Like, and he's still averaging 15, 5 on 50, 40, 90 shooting. Like, honestly, 25 minutes, he's playing a 6-man role. So, come on, bro. So we can't bash. That's what I'm saying. We can't bash me for something. We gotta wait and see. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, sometimes like some of them bench players will never be starters, bro, and that's okay.
I agree with that, but I gotta see.
Okay. Like I won't never see. We won't ever see it. He won't ever be a starter. That's like saying because as a kid I used to be like, oh, Jamal Crawford, yo, you just start him like he'd be a bucket.
We know he wasn't.
But like as a kid, I'm like, oh, he's averaging 19 off the bench. Imagine if he started. Like, just don't work like that.
I'm paying for sure. You're paying for shit off my team.
What the fuck?
My bad.
The last two things we were going to talk about the pod is there any? I only have two names written down, and one of the names is kind of removed to LaMelo. Said he's not. But hypothetically speaking, if LaMelo got traded, which trade spot do you guys like better from the Clippers, Timberwolves, Heat, or Raptors?
I like him in Milwaukee.
Timberwolves. My bad. I was thinking because there's a lot of teams at one time. Timberwolves.
I would like him.
You said Milwaukee?
No, I didn't say Milwaukee. He's in Milwaukee.
Oh, League, yeah.
You would like him in Milwaukee. It's just Milwaukee's so hard, bro. And by the way, do y'all even think like because you said it early in the pod with Giannis Jaw, you even think Giannis is a pick and roll type player? I don't even think he likes to do it.
I don't think he likes it.
Because he with Dame, he didn't even like when they was on the court together, it looked good, but like as like the numbers, but like I don't even think they ran that many pick and rolls. I don't think he likes to be. But LaMelo does help. LaMelo can shoot that ball. Kuminga trade spots. Kuminga has been.
Dog, like I'm so sick of that whole situation.
I'm so like I remember the other time they said Kuminga wasn't playing, and he said he could play, but his knee. But he's saying his knee still hurt, but they said there's nothing wrong with his knee. And I know he played last game, and he's going to get traded. I just don't know where. I have the three spots I have for him written down are the Nets, Kings, and Clippers. Clippers, maybe. I just don't know what the Warriors will get back to return. I don't know what they even have to give them, bro.
I like him.
What about
Indiana? Indiana, that's not bad.
I like that long term. I like that long term. For who?
For Mathurin?
I don't know if they do that. I don't think Indiana does that.
I don't think they would either. But I feel like with Mathurin being next to Steph, Jimmy, and Draymond, the Warriors be able to compete for another championship.
But the thing about Mathurin is, I think Mathurin kind of goes into the same thing with Kuminga. He's not going to want to do all that off-ball bullshit and play like Mathurin. I haven't watched too much of him this season, but from what I know about him, the past seasons, he's like, give me the ball. He's like just give me the ball, move out the way, and you can't play like that with Steph. Like whoever the Warriors bring in is going to have to try to fit into their system.
That's why I think Zach LaVine would be. That Kings trade would be decent. Zach LaVine
to the Warriors?
Because he just a shooter. He can just be a shooter, slasher, one dribble, pull up.
That's a lot of money. Oh, they might do it now though, because the Kings are trying to. The Kings wanted Kuminga in the money. I think Kuminga got 20 M's. I don't know how much LaVine's making. Is LaVine in the 40s? He's in the 40s. What am I talking about? He got paid.
In the 40s? Oh yeah. Yeah,
he's in the 40s, bro. Like they would have to give up 20 more mil. They make it work. I don't know where the Warriors don't got like a player with 20 mil to give up like that. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I typed in LaVine. There's a Warriors trade proposal. Let's read this one. I don't want to see it. Like whoever made this article, like you need to do better of like having this shit like right in the face. I know DeMar DeRozan's been in some talks. DeMar DeRozan, I know the Clippers, the Bucks, the Heat.
Well, I love him on the Bucks. I think the Bucks can
I would love DeMar on the Bucks a lot.
a closer.
They need to go get him. And his contract's low. He's 20 mil. Oh yeah, the Warriors too was interested. I would like DeMar a lot, but I don't like DeMar on the Warriors. I don't like DeMar on the Warriors.
Him and Jimmy like the same type of offensive player.
Yeah, they need floor spacing and stuff like that. It's a problem having with Kamina and Jimmy. It's like they don't work together on the court. You guys have anything for on the spot? Or no?
No, not this week.
I do.
I don't. No, you do? Talk to me.
Yeah. I want to speak to the NBA about this because why do we have games starting at 11 o'clock at night for West Coast games, specifically shown on NBC? Like, I can't even get through the third quarter because I got to wake up and go to work in the morning, bro. Like, what happened to it starting at 10:30? Like, it's a 30-minute hour difference, but this 11 o'clock BS, nah, we got to change that up next season. It don't make no sense. Like, I should still be able to watch at least up until 5 minutes left in the fourth. So that's all I wanted to say about NBA and NBC. Get that right. Get them situated. Y'all can even make a halftime adjustment by Christmas.
Some.
As long as the game's starting by 10:30, we good.
And it don't start till 11:15 for real.
Yeah, so
that
it's
needs
like,
to be. I know they like review like what they've been doing during the All-Star break. That needs to be looked at. That shit is ridiculous. Oh my god, I can't even watch the game. There's no point.
If they look at like their viewership from like a certain time point, like, all right, let's look at 12:15 a.m. to 1:30 when the game is over. Like, we only got so many people viewing it, and it's really going to be on the west side because it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock over there. So you got your whole East Coast that can't even tune in no more because daylight savings is tired, inflation, and all that. I got time for that no more.
And they do it on a Tuesday and Thursday. Like that's when they do their little coast to coast thing. I would respect it at least a little bit if they did it like on a Saturday night. Because Sunday, because at least people are going to be most people aren't working Sunday, so it's like at least it's a little respectable. But it's just, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. That is all with episode 9. We just wanted to come back and review the early takeaways of the Eastern and Western Conference. Maybe next episode we could talk about All-Star nominations and yada yada yada, and just anything else that happens throughout the week. It's been last week been slow, other than the in-season tournament. We know who's about to play. Wait, quick thing before we get out of here. I need in-season tournament predictions. I'm going to name y'all the 2 matchups for each side, and we're going to pick a winner right now, and we're going to hold on to this winner. I know one of the games is okay. I have it up. OKC versus the Suns. OKC, it's clean sweep. Yeah, I don't even need to talk about it. Lakers and Spurs. December 13th, Wemby should be back and Castle should be back.
The Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers.
Give me the Lakers. We would have Lakers and OKCs in semis at Vegas.
Lakers.
OKC.
Lakers. And I don't feel strong with that. On the East, you have Orlando versus the Magic.
Same team.
Sparrow might be back.
Well, who the other team?
Orlando.
Orlando versus the Heat. My bad. Give me the Heat.
Yeah, give me Heat.
It's close.
Give me the Magic.
Okay. Raptors versus the Knicks. Give me
Raptors.
Give me the Knicks.
Will OG be back by then?
December 9th. I don't know what his timeline was.
Jeez. I'll say if he's back, Knicks. If he's not, Raptors.
Let's say Knicks. Let's just say you win Knicks. Knicks versus. I would say Knicks versus the. I think I went Heat. I would go Knicks. I know you went. Queso, you said Magic. Knicks versus Magic.
I'll go Magic.
Magic versus. I think everyone East loses. Whoever comes out the West.
100%.
If Lakers or OKC, it doesn't matter. I don't think. Maybe if it's the Lakers, I could see the Knicks having a decent game against the Lakers.
I'm gonna go. Lakers win it all.
I got Lakers winning it all, or OKC. If OKC just blitzes the Lakers, Luka still seems like he struggles against OKC. But I think with Austin, Aiden, LeBron, all of them being, because I don't think LeBron wasn't there for the first matchup. No, he wasn't. I think with all of them being there, it's going to take the load off. Like, oh, Luka, they're not going to be able to blitz them because you're not playing. Last game, people was blitzing Luka. The Mavs was blitzing Luka. LeBron on a 4v3, you're not winning. You're not. If you play that all game, you're not going to win. You're not going to beat the Lakers. And Hartenstein might be out for whenever they play. So, yeah, we'll see. Anyways, that's it with the pod. Hope you guys have a great day. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all follow all the socials, follow all the boys' socials. All right, y'all have a good one.